Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Ciocca Chevy of Princeton to check out this brand new 2025 Chevrolet Equinox. This is the top RS trim with all-wheel drive with the 8-speed automatic transmission instead of the CVT. Iridescent pearl tri-coat is the color. We have a great looking interior with this RS trim, at least I think so. And just by coincidence, my fit matches the car. How about that action? So let's dig in. Front end of the Equinox RS, all-wheel drive, the iridescent pearl tri-coat, looking good, flat black on the grille, top and bottom, full spread of LED lighting up front as well with that RS badge right there in red on the gloss black grille, but that could take a beating over time with that gloss black. Let me know what you think. We got fog lamps on here as well, down below on the lighting housing right there. Now, as we come around to our wheel and tire setup, please excuse my shadow. We have a 19-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Chevy badge on the center cap. These wheels are wrapped in Continental Cross Contact, all-season tires, 235 on the width, a 55 series sidewall 19s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. Of course, like I mentioned, you can get the Equinox in front-wheel drive with the RS trim as well, but that's going to bring you the CVT. Full side profile, the black and white classic color combo. Moving in closer, we are gloss black on the side view mirrors with 360-degree view cameras, Equinox in black down below on the door. We have color matched front and rear door handles up top. We're going to have a roof spoiler coming off the top. We're going to have gloss black on our roof rails with the shark fin antenna, color matched roof, panoramic sunroof. Rear end of our Equinox, we have the roof spoiler coming off the top, the wiper down below on the glass, but we do have the full spread of LED lighting across the back of the vehicle with the black and silver bow tie right in the middle, and then of course the RS down on the bottom right of the tailgate with gloss black down on the rear bumper area, and that, again, that could take a beating. We are under the hood of this Equinox RS, and what do we have for a power plant? We have Chevy's 1.5-liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine, mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 175 horsepower, 203 pound-feet of torque. Now, the torque is an upgrade from the same engine with the CVT. Now, MPGs, 24 in the city, 29 on the highway, 26 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87. So you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. 25 Equinox RS all-wheel drive, base price, $35 grand even. Now, this vehicle has over $4,500 worth of options on it. We'll go over those when we check out the window sticker. Once we add those in, and a destination and delivery fee of $1,395 from Chevy's San Luis Potosi, Mexico assembly plant, we have a total MSRP from the factory of $40,910. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move on closer, and we're going to go all soft touch up front. Then we're going to have this Evotex, nice and soft where your elbow goes. We come on down, and we have, again, a super soft armrest on the door. And then we have the red and blue cross stitch. I really like how they have that done. Some gloss black on the grab handle, so be careful. Flat black on the switchgear, but we don't have power fold mirrors in this vehicle, and I think that's a missed opportunity. We do have 2 memory seat settings with your exit seat setting as well. And down below, nice large door pocket. That's where you're going to pop the tailgate area inside the footbox. Nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator with your all-season mats inside the vehicle. Seating-wise, we're going to have full power for the driver and the front passenger with lumbar, and then black Evotex with the red and the blue cross stitch and the red piping. We have RS right here in the headrests on both front seats with the blue and the red stitching still. Super soft. I think it looks good. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver, except you don't get memory seat settings. And then I love this almost like blood red trim that runs across the dash into the heat and air vent. I think it looks really, really good. We're going to go with the soft Evotex with the stitching, and down below, nice large glove box. Infotainment system time, we have Chevy's 11.3-inch Google Assistant system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, great pinch to zoom capability right here. We do have a physical volume knob right there, but then we have all this action in here. So we have our home base button that brings you up to all your apps. Your vehicle status, there's your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. The Wi-Fi hotspot in here is 5G, Amazon Alexa. You can swipe it, My Chevy, to hook the vehicle up with your phone. Bluetooth your phone, news, podcasts. We can go to our music. You got your AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth, news, USB, all that jazz in here as well. You got your home screen where you can configure your own screen, which I do like. And there's the phone where you can Bluetooth your phone separately. And then we can go back to our apps. Now, if we would like, we can go into our vehicle status. And from here, you can get an overview. You can check out your tires and brakes. You can check out your fluids and filters. You can check out additional accessory gauges for your engine and your trip odometer. So a lot of stuff in there. And then, of course, if we come across, you have your controls here, which brings you into your lights, but you have a shortcut for that up here as well. And it's really, really plain and simple. And we can go to general settings, where that's where you're going to hook up your Wi-Fi hotspot, driver profiles, all that jazz in here. So we'll go back here. We'll go back to our map, and now we'll go to reverse. Nice large backup camera with trajectory, 360-degree view. Looking good, a little shrunk down, but it's still pretty big. And then you have additional views you can select from the bottom. We'll go back to park, and we are good to go. So nice and easy, simple to use. Now we do have some widgets up top. So right here, this is where you can put your headlights back to auto right there. You got notifications right here. Then you have more controls where you can look at more of your stuff like your park assist, your fog lights. If you want to see more, then that brings up everything. You can hit lights, and now you have your whole light display right here where you can go ahead and make adjustments as you may want to. And then you can go back, get out of it, and you're back to park. Now we do have a push button start, 2 heat and air vents. Down further, dual climate with 3-stage ventilated seats, 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger. Down further, USB-C, USB-A, an area for storage, wireless charging pad. We got some gloss black on here, so be careful. Drive modes, 2 cup holders. Now the Chevy key fob, lock, unlock, remote start, pop the tailgate, panic button, bow tie on the back, and then we have this soft armrest with the stitching, with the Evotex. Open it up, and we have a removable tray and a larger area for storage. Steering wheel, leather wrap wheel, red cross stitch, black and silver bow tie, flat bottom wheel, RS right there, giving it some style. But you know what? I got plenty of room to get in and out of this vehicle at 5'11". Really spacious cabin and wide too. Now, flat black on the switchgear where you got your adaptive cruise. On the right side, you got your voice commands, heated steering wheel on or off, and this is going to be hooked in just like your heated and ventilated seats with the climate system, which is nice. And then, of course, your telephone commands, controls for the digital dash, paddles. If you want to go up and down this 8-speed automatic manually, on the left, you're going to go with your front and rear wipers and high beams, and on the right side is your gear shift. Now, down on the left, we have our electric parking brake. That's our all-wheel drive lock. Auto vehicle hold, engine auto stop start on or off, and we can brighten dim the dash. And then we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then we go into our digital instrument cluster. Nice and clear, actually super clear. And you can have your standard view. You can bring in Google Maps and kind of have like a virtual cockpit. You can go to your, what I call adaptive cruise or safety suite view. And then you can go to a clean view and not have much up here at all. So it all depends on what kind of vibe you want on here. Overhead console, we do have a spot for our shades right there. If you want your LED dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, do nothing. You just open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. Eventually, there we go, now our shade, right? So if we want to open up our shade, we push the button towards the roof. The shade will open and it will go halfway. And then we push it a second time and it'll go all the way. Now, if we want to open the glass, slide it open. Here's the button. On the left, we push that, glass opens, wind buffeter comes up, glass goes back halfway. Push it a second time, the glass will go back all the way. Pull it down towards you, and it will close. There we go. The right button here is the tilt. So if we push that up towards the roof, tilts up, pull it down towards us, tilts down. And then the middle button, we pull it down towards us, and here comes the roof back all the way closed. No halfway on the way back. It comes back all the way, all at once. Boom. Four-way hazards, SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road, OnStar in case you want to talk to Chevy, and then rear view mirror, frameless, but we got the magic button, boom, digital rear view mirror, looking good, and these buttons underneath, this is to raise or lower the height of your rear view camera, and then to zoom in or zoom out. Now, our sun visor with vanity and a light, does it slide? Yes, it does. Get it in the rear seat of the Equinox, but before that, rear door panel. We got the same vibe, right, with the soft touch, the Evotex, the red and blue cross stitch, nice and soft, looking good. But this, instead of soft touch, is hard black plastic. Now, I have the seat set for my driving position, so let's get on in. Nice flat roof, so no problem getting in, even if you're over 6 foot. Once I'm in, huge amount of room for my head, shoulders, and knees. We got the black Evotex all the way down, a seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. And then in the back, you have 3-stage heated seats for both rear seat passengers, 2 heat and air vents, way down below, 2 USB-Cs for connectivity. Rear seats, same vibe with the black Evotex, with the blue and red cross stitch, nice and soft perforations, feel good. And now our center armrest, semi-soft, 2 cup holders, but overall, it is quite comfortable here in the back of this Equinox. Getting in the cargo area of this Equinox RS, you can pop it from the key fob or from the driver door panel, or you can come to the back and right underneath the Chevy bow tie, there's a button. You hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. Now, in the back with the rear seats up, 29.8 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of the Equinox. Here are the carpeted mats, front license plate bracket. Underneath here, we got more storage, and then underneath this panel, we have the spare. So thank you, Chevy, for the spare. Also in the back, we're going to go with a 12-volt right there, as well as LED lighting on both sides. So that's nice. Now, if you want to get the rear seats down, you have to reach forward. If your arms are long enough, and push the seats forward. If your arms aren't long enough, go around to each door. Now, with the seats down and this big boxy shape, we're looking at 63.5 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Equinox. Equinox window sticker, here we go. 2025 Equinox RS all-wheel drive, iridescent pearl tri-coat. Standard equipment, left to right. Then we get into our options like the sunroof, the safety and technology package, the paint, convenience package 3, $45.15 on options, total vehicle MSRP $49.10. That's big money on an Equinox, baby. Fuel economy estimates. Vehicle isn't rated by the government yet. Made by Chevy in Mexico. Take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 25 Equinox RS with the all-wheel drive, with the 8-speed automatic transmission instead of the CVT. And right off the bat, I got great visibility out of all the glass, no problem. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision, all that action in this Equinox RS for safety. I got a full set of LED lighting up front and out back for safety as well. And gets up to speed all right. You notice the 1.5 turbo that we saw in the Equinox front wheel drive, except for boost and torque with the 8-speed automatic from 184 pound-feet to 203. So it gives it a little bit more get up and go, but we're adding the weight of the all-wheel drive rather than the front wheel drive. So it could cancel itself out. Let's check out our brakes. Hands off, nice and straight. Let's give it a shot. And it gets up to speed just fine, no problem. But a lot of nice tech in here. I mean, this thing is dialed up with just about everything, and it should be at 41 grand. To the left, it's gonna roll a bit. It's an SUV. This is not a sports SUV. The RS is an appearance trim, but we have the Google Assistant system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. You got dual climate, you got heated ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, wireless charging, USB-A, USB-C connectivity. You have heated seats in the back row with connectivity. You got the all-wheel drive that's going to help you in adverse conditions. Now remember, the Equinox is a front-wheel drive vehicle, and then as road conditions worsen, the vehicle will send power to the rear wheels to maintain traction. So that's how we're rocking in this Equinox. But it's smooth, it's composed, the handling, I love it. I really do. It is not too light, and it's nice and tight. Just the way I like a steering wheel to feel in my hands. We zip right around. Look at this. Turning radius, even with the all-wheel drive, no problem. Now, we have some drive modes. So we have normal, let's off-road, ice, normal. All right, no sport, too bad, let's rock. And it's fine. Now, people I've heard in the comments do complain about this 1.5 turbo, that it's just not enough power. And in the front-wheel drive CVT, I would probably disagree because it's a bit lighter vehicle, but with this all-wheel drive system in here, that makes the vehicle a bit heavier. I think a 2-liter turbo in here would be better. At least that's my view on this. You let me know what you guys think, but you get a lot of nice stuff. I love these seats. I love the black with the red and blue cross stitch. I think it looks really, really sharp, really good. Look at the deep red trim on here and around your heat and air vents. I love this. It's almost like a blood red, like Halloween, right? Blood red. I just think it looks really sharp. I think they did a really nice job with this trim. But you let me know what you think. 41 grand is all the money and then some on an Equinox. Even though it's a 25 redesign, it's a ton of cash. So you let me know if you're looking for this 2-row compact SUV. Is this Equinox RS something that you would be interested in? Or are you going to just say, Mike, I need to save money. I'm going to go with the RS trim because I like it, but I'm going to go with the front-wheel drive CVT to save some money? Or are you going to go somewhere else with your hard-earned money? Put it in the comments and let me know. But I do want to thank Ciocca Chevrolet of Princeton for allowing the channel access to this brand new 2025 Chevy Equinox RS all-wheel drive and iridescent pearl tri-coat for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.